All right, welcome everybody to my channel. My name is Austin. A lot of people call me Warden, so that's why I'm kind of going by for the actual channel itself. That said, I'm a big collector. I collect a variety of different things, anything from trading cards to Funkos to statues, some plushies, but not a whole lot. That said, for a long time I've been wanting to start doing unboxing videos and or share my own collection online, and I've never really got around to doing it until now. So I said to heck with it, I will go ahead and start off with this. So this is actually my graded gem submission all the way from November of, what are we in? We're in 2022, so 2020. It's been a good little bit. I do have one more submission with them. It's a matter of getting that one back eventually, but that one was on the standard submission for them, which I think was $30 a card. I only had 6 cards, but that was sent out in January. So, looks like we got 3 boxes. I don't remember what I submitted a long time ago. I believe this may be a mixture of Hidden Fates, Vivid Voltage, and Champion's Path, because those were the 3 things that I was getting into when starting off. It wasn't until later that I actually started picking up other WotC cards and or graded cards. So this was my very first submission, and we'll see what happens. So I guess we'll start off with this box right here, and I will go ahead and move this off to the side. So, PSA, and sorry for the quality, I will work on that for future videos, but this was mainly a test. So we'll see exactly what happens. Alright, so let me pull these out, and we'll put that to the side. Try not to break anything in the process. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and flip them around this way. Alright, so for the first submission, I believe I submitted almost all of the Amazing Rares, at least the ones that were available at the time, I guess. So I guess we'll see. A lot of this stuff I'll be sorting through to figure out what exactly I want to keep versus also what I'm going to be putting on my eBay store. So if you ever want to look up my eBay, I will be more than happy to link it in the description. I'm also wanting to go ahead and set a Instagram as well at some point. Haven't decided on exactly the name or what I'm going to go by. So hopefully by the time this video actually releases, I will have figured out my name that I'm going to go off of YouTube and Twitch on. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start off with the first. The grade should be on the side. So I've got a telescopic sight secret. I got a 9. Alright, so that's not too bad. I used to be a big fan of just collecting 10s. That said, over time, I've learned that 9s are still not bad. It's still mint. So, I mean, not too shabby. This will probably go in the store. I'm not certain where it is because the card itself looks pretty mint for the most part. But I'll look over it later and find out. Alright, so for my next one, Beauty. So, awesome rainbow, 9 as well. A lot of these, if I recall, I'm pretty nitpicky on what I choose to send off. Still need to tweak a few things. I've learned a little bit here and there by watching more and more videos on what things to look out for and what things you probably shouldn't also send. But if I'm not mistaken, the majority of this stuff should be stuff like this: secret rares, rainbows, full arts, amazing rares, stuff like that. But let's see. I'll just go ahead and do it this way. Awesome. So Vivid Voltage, Zacian. Oh, no, sorry, that's Zamazenta PSA 10. So that actually will be one that I will be keeping, because I do want the full set. I'm mainly a Celebi fan when it comes to those, because I love Celebi. So maybe later on I'll show you some of my error cards that I have, but I'll get around to that in a moment. So I got another one. Zamazenta, again, PSA 10. Awesome. And let's see. Apparently I have 3. I don't remember how many I've sent off in total. So, yeah. Okay, 4. All right. I'll take that. All right. I kind of wish that was a 10, but that makes up for it. Raku 9. All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm off to a good start so far, at least. I got more 10s than 9s. There we go. There's the 10. Raku 10. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So put that over there as well. And another 10. Oh. So basically my duplicates, for the most part, I'll probably be posting up. Depends on whether or not my siblings might want a few of these. They're not super into Pokemon, but I did get them to open up a few boxes with me, and they absolutely loved it. So as a memento, I was looking into probably giving them some of the cards that came from the boxes as a little, thing of saying, hey, remember when we acted like kids this one time? When we're all adults at the moment. So we'll go over there. And Vivid Voltage Reverse Foil 9. I was hoping to get a 10 on one of these, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Looks like, I think I saw a nick or something over here out of the corner of my eye. I don't know. I will look at it later. There's the 10. Ooh. So, even though this is kind of a common card when it comes to the theme deck, not only am I a fan of Leon, because he does remind me, I guess, of Red in a way, based on the actual cartoons and the, just the way he's portrayed. I love it. And the cracked ice foil, it's probably the best version, man. Like, that is so freaking cool. It looks like he's roaring so hard that it's literally breaking the hollow. So that's awesome. All right. Got another one. Woo! I'll take it. So I think I only sent off maybe 2. Maybe I did a 3rd. No. Oh, but I got a Surface PSA 10. This Pokemon is so cool, man. So underrated. I loved him in the actual game. He's pretty cool in anime from the little bits I've seen. Vivid Voltage Aegis/V9. I was hoping for a 10 on this one. I really like these full arts, and I really like the color, the way the purple contrasts onto that. Or contrasts, rather, sorry. I put it right there. A few more. Ampharos V. Darn, this one was really hoping for a 10. I haven't seen a whole lot of these. At least I haven't looked in a while. But 10-wise, I haven't really seen much of these graded. I know there was a short period of time where this card actually jumped up in price. Randomly. It wasn't for very long, but yeah, I pulled that one. I was, again, hoping for the 10, but it's okay. It's okay. Still mint card. And 9. All right. So Secret Rare, that's not too bad. Didn't really care too much about that one. Yes. So I'm a huge fan of Rainbow Rares. A lot of people don't like them. I think they're so cool. I think I have either 1 or 2 Dreadnought in this submission as well. Dreadnought I think is awesome. The VMAX is cool. I actually really like the art and colors on that, but first starting off, the rainbows is what really pulled me in. So I'm happy to have that. And yeah, so that one is a 10, that's right. And the last one, no, I got 2 more for this one. Jirachi 10. Awesome. I think the Rayquaza came in later, or was it? No, Rayquaza I think was in this one too. Yeah, so I think I might have sent one, or either that, or I have some in my submissions collection. I'll eventually go over that in another video, depending on how this one goes, and or if I can get a little bit better at this. So, and there's the Zacian 10. All right. I am happy so far. I mean, they obviously do say that, with the newer cards, they should be 10s. That's not always the case. I have had 2 Rainbow Pikachus pulled and sent both of them off via Express. And one came back as a 9 and the other one came back as a 7. And the only thing I can think of was probably the centering for those, because both of them were completely mint. But I don't know. I just, I think I ended up selling... Oh, I gotta do it this way. I sold the 9 in the case. And then I don't remember what exactly I sold it for. But the 7 I ended up breaking out. Because it wouldn't sell, obviously, because it's showing a 7, even though the card itself was mint. So I cracked it and sold it for about, I think it was like $200, $220 at the time. Don't remember entirely, but I'm not the biggest Pikachu fan. I actually have the Rainbow Zard in the next submission, whenever that comes. So, and then I've also got one last one from Ludkins, because I wanted to test the waters between GradedGem and Ludkins to see which one was faster. I submitted with GradedGem a month and a half after Ludkins, and they came in faster. So, despite the backlash, I think they were doing a really good job with what they had. I've had no problem with them. Great customer service and everything else. I know there's a little bit of controversy, but I'm not going to go over that right now. All right, so let's see what's in this stack. There's my Celebi. Whew! I was really looking forward to this. Celebi is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. Or it really is. I'm a huge fan of Nidoking. I love Celebi. And a couple of other Pokemon like Typhlosion, Genesect, and Blastoise. So anything that's like this, I love it. So that is awesome. Another 10. Maybe I sent in... Did I send in 3? I don't remember exactly. I guess this kind of goes to show that I'm pretty good at figuring stuff out on what to send and what not to. But we'll see in the future. 10. All right. So these were actually I hate Champion's Path of the Passion. I probably spent, I don't know, $3,000 to $4,000 on ETBs and pin boxes and everything. Didn't pull a single of the shiny black Charizard. I pulled one rainbow Charizard on my very last double box. And it's funny because those were the boxes I'd given up on the set, and I was going to sell them all off to just get rid of them. And I couldn't do it. No one would buy them off me. Of course, now that's probably a different story, but at the time, no one would buy them off me. So I just said to heck with it and crack them all. None of them had anything, not a single thing, up until the very last box where it had the rainbow and I think a Gardevoir full art or something. But I'm very happy with this. I wanted to get a couple of these. I was watching TCA Gaming, and a lot of his videos that he had, he was talking about how a lot of his ETBs, basically all the promos were damaged. And a lot of them that he was sending off were coming back as an 8s and 9s and had chipping on the corners. I was lucky enough where the majority of mine had nothing. So I'm wondering if this is probably a big stack of Zards. But to find out, though, yep, another 10. All right. And again, I nitpicked the crap out of cards before sending them, so. And 9. Okay, not too bad. Hidden Fates is actually the set that officially got me back into the TCG. I really wanted the Rainbow Zard. I couldn't pull it. I gave up and ended up buying it. Bought a mint copy, great centering. I don't know what's going to happen with it. Gonna find out. I'm afraid to send it off because at the time I spent probably I think it was $505, and I know the price on a raw copy has gone down a little bit. I think it's possibly a 10. Not quite certain. But moving forward, Delivery Pikachu. Along with I do love this card. I wish I didn't sell my 10. I had about 7 of these that came. I know exactly the reason for this one. This one has a print line right across the top, if I recall. Or somewhere, and it may have, it had some nick right there and a nick right there. I sent off like 6 of these. One came back as a 10. The others came back as 9s. I had sold the 9s at the time for like $250 a piece, and then I ended up selling the 10 for like $500 or so when the prices had dropped because I didn't want to sell it and I kind of gave up. It paid for my vacation that went to Orlando, Florida, so I was very happy about that. But I still may keep this one, even though it is not a 10, just because it's such a good card. It's so good, man. So we'll see what happens. I'm a big fan of promos, especially if they do them correctly. Mainly like Japanese stuff, so hopefully I'll show up another video of a lot of the promos that I have, but going forward. Noibat 10. People hate this Pokemon. I love it. I think it's so freaking cute. I really like Noivern too. So, and Zora. So PSA 9. All right. Volt Orb PSA 9. These I'm don't really care too much about, but I did want 10s on the Hidden Fates because I eventually wanted a full shiny set of 10s. But we'll see. There's the 10. All right, Diancie. Cool. Got like 3 more of these, I think, to send off at some point whenever the prices drop. Oranguru 10. There we go. Awesome. Wait, did I? Whoop, wrong one. Let me put these over here just so I have them sorted. All right. An Electrode 9. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, I wanted this in a 10. Giovanni's Exile 9. Quagsire. I love this. I love the fact that they turned a blue blob that was already fantastic to begin with into pink. Even the Wooper, too. I just love the artwork on this. I love derpy-looking things. I actually have 2 Cresta Geckos. Eyes go in different directions, and I find it absolutely adorable. So this reminds me of them, so I'll definitely be keeping this guy. I might actually display him in front of the cages, just because, why not? Shuppet, 10. Awesome. Magneton. Ooh, that's an 8. Where did it get the 8 from? Centering is okay. What am I missing? The card is mint. There's literally nothing. There's no whitening. Maybe there's like a pin mark or something on there. Or maybe I'm just missing something. And it is shifted up. I don't think it's that enough to be an 8. I don't know. All right, well, that's the first 8. So that cuts the streak. 9 for Circuitry. All right. 10 for the Beldum. Take that. I love Metagross. Such a cool Pokemon. And lastly, 9 for the Zarude V. I was hoping for a 10. I like Zarude a lot. I was also looking at not only this for the full art, but, I just realized that the centering on him is not the greatest. Ooh, that is, yeah, I was still learning. That looks like it's like shifted like over and down. But I was looking at one of the promos, talking about Japanese promos that I want, don't have it yet. They did one where if you eat like a bunch of ice cream or whatever, you have a chance to pull out like this little ticket that you can send off, and they send you a Zarude V, but it's got the company of the ice cream stamped on here. And I was looking at a PSA 10, and they wanted, I think it was like $350 or $400 or something. Well, rather, on eBay, they wanted like $600. But if you looked on Buy-E, they had the exact same one listed for like $350. I almost pulled the trigger. It was a PSA 10. Decided not to. A raw copy is still going to run about $200 from what I saw. But yeah. So starting off with the last few. Oh, there's only literally a few more. So I guess maybe all my Charizards I may have sent in with the Lutkin submission if there was only one in here. I don't remember entirely. This could be more. I don't know. I thought I sent in a Ho-Oh as well. That could be in the other one. But, alright. So Pokemon Center Lady, 9. Alright. Didn't really care too much about that. I know the whole waifu thing started up. And I was like, okay, well, I did send off some stuff, so maybe they'll come back as 10s. But that's fine. That's fine. Another 10. But why was he over here? Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not going to question. There's the Rayquaza. So I got a 9 on that one. Darn. I almost had the full set. Almost, except for the ones, of course, that were released afterwards. But there's that. I got another one. There's the PSA 10 Volt Orb. All right. Why was this random, though? And then the last one. Oh, wait, that's right. It did come from Z&G Emporium Graded Gems. So that would probably explain that. They probably had to do all the sorting. But in the last one, Pikachu 9. I think I've got 3 more. This one, yeah, is not very well centered. Again, at the time, I was looking more for, like, Super Mint cards. I had, yeah, this one's shifted down and over, too. But I've been kind of, over time, looking more and more as to learning a little bit more when it comes to graded submissions. So that is something to look out for, in the future, not only for me, but for other people. So always make sure to kind of triple check your cards. Sometimes you might think that it's a PSA 10 quality when you open it up. Put it down. Put it down. Leave it alone for a little bit. Put it in your little pile that you decided you want to send off to PSA. And before you actually send it off, recheck over them. You never know. You never know at all. It could be, something completely different. You could find noticeable marks that you never noticed before. Prime example. I have, let me get it. I had ordered a bulk lot off of buy, and it came with this Charizard, the Lance's Charizard, and it was listed as basically unused. So got it in. Initial looks, all right, cool. There's really no whitening at all. Awesome. But as soon as you show it in the light, I don't know if it's going to pick up. Let me see if I can find it. Right here, yeah. Right here in the light, there's actually a pinhole, or like a little pin mark right there. And it goes through where if I shine in the light again, it will show up on this side as well. On top of that, you're not going to see it here because my lighting is terrible. It probably looks better right here. But there are scratches all over this card. And to the normal person, they look at this and be like, oh, this is, mint. It's not. It's not at all. If you look more into it, if you look at it in brighter lights, if you check over, you might see more flaws and stuff that you never noticed before. For hollows, you could find more print lines, etc., etc. So that is something to, I guess, be aware of if you ever decide you wanted graded cards. But I can always go thoroughly more into it at some point. I've got a huge collection. Eventually, I'd like to send off. Not all of them PSA 10, because a lot of stuff that I do have that I picked up over time is vintage. But yeah. If there's anything you'd like for me to change in this video, I know the audio quality is not perfect. The video resolution at the time, because I'm using my iPhone, is probably not the best. But it's work in progress for the first video. But if you have any critiques that I could do better, or, anything else that you'd like to see, I could show more of my own collection. I can do various different things. I love opening up product. It's fun as crap to me. Not the best when it comes to money management, but that's the fun of it. So otherwise, my name is Austin. Again, you can call me Warden. It was nice talking to y'all. Bye.